we back again for part 2, man. You know, we had to give it to y'all guys twice, man. So nice you got to get it twice, man. You know how it is. We back again with the RiSSky Powerhouse Pod. I got my boy Quan, man. We in here. Know what I mean, for another episode. You know, the last episode we gave y'all a recap. You know, I try to give you guys, know what I mean, a consistent update of what's going on in the league day to day. So, you know, for all you guys who don't have time to watch the games, you know, the true basketball here, the true fans of the NBA, you know, you guys can, you know, try to keep up. You know, I'm just trying to give y'all that content, you know, be consistent, quality, you know, give you guys consistent quality content. Like I said, you know, in the last video, you know, I like to thank you guys once again for all of the continued support, you know, you guys making it possible for, you know, all of the heights that we've been reaching. You know, we sitting right here, you know, Saturday morning, it's 3:35 a.m. 640, you know, 640 subscribers right now, you know. I appreciate all the support, all of the sharing, you know, all of the comments, you know, all of the likes, the powerhouse, you know, we building a community, you know, and I'd like to thank y'all again for all of that support, you know. I posted a video yesterday, you know, go watch it if you haven't, you know, go like it if you haven't, you know, drop some comments on what you guys think. Got another video coming in this afternoon. Try to get you guys another video Monday. We trying to keep it coming. We trying to go more and more and more and more because I see you guys, you know, you like the content. You guys want more of the content. Give you guys everything you guys want. You know what I mean? So without further ado, we came up with this challenge, right? And we was watching the games last night, and we were just thinking, like, bro, if you had to build a team of all of the awards that the NBA have given out, the major awards, MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, and Most Improved Player, you know, well, I guess Most Improved Player, and then your Sixth Man of the Year. You know, what team would you put together, you know, to go into a final series, and who do you think will win? So as we were watching the games, you know, we were jotting down all the teams and, you know, going through, you know, researching who, you know, the different seasons and, you know, the different players who, you know, were granted these awards over the course of the NBA history. You know, 75 years, you know, they in NBA 75, they in deep right now. You know, so we put a lot of grace. You know, we put together some teams, you know, before we drop our teams, for everybody who didn't get a chance to watch the part 1 video. Hey, Quan, let them know something about yourself, bro.
Hey, man, like I said, my name Quan, Miranda Jack Quan. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. 2 up, 2 down. You already know the crib.
I'm from Norfolk, man. We're across the street, but it's a difference.
Like I said, I love basketball. Definitely into it. Been heavy into it for probably about I can honestly say about 12 years now. Things of that nature. So, yeah, man. Definitely.
We all
pleasure to be here, man. Definitely pleasure to be here.
What's good with you, dog? Yeah, hey, look, man. Yeah, dog. Like, but yeah, we put together some teams of players, you know, who were granted those awards. You know, we're gonna start from the least important awards list. So we're gonna start with the Sixth Man of the Year, and I want you to let us know who team you think will win this series, bro. So who's your Sixth Man, bro? Explain why you picked them up.
Well, shucks, my Sixth Man of the Year, man. I had to pick him up. Couldn't miss him, man. Kevin McHale, man.
Kevin McHale?
2-time Sixth Man of the Year.
Back-to-back?
Won it back-to-back. You know what I mean? Both years, I believe they definitely won a championship under, of course, the leadership of Larry Legend. Yeah. That's a good pick, man. You know what I mean? What you got trying to top that, man?
Long arm, bandit,
you know
post moves.
Yes, sir.
Post moves.
Yes, sir. I believe he averaged around like 18 points, 9 rebounds. Shot roughly around like about 57% from the field, I believe, both years.
Solid. So with my Sixth Man of the Year, you know, I wanted to go to a guy, you know, who was dynamic, who can come off the bench, you know, be versatile for my team. I have more of, you know, a defensive mindset otherwise, so I wanted to bring in some style, you know, some pizzazz. You know, I'm a 6'7" guy, so to normal people, you know, I'm usually the tall guy. So, you know, we don't get to handle the ball a lot. So coming up and seeing this guy, like I said in the last video, I grew up watching that 2000s era. You know, I came up into the 2010s era, you know, so I picked Lamar Odom, You know, because he was a double threat. You know, he had ball handle ability in the open floor. You know, passing ability where he had the ability to get 5 assists or so. Okay. You know, he was versatile. You know, and when you put him with Kobe, they had Powell, so he was forced to come off the bench as the backup power forward. But you know, he played big minutes for them, and he was instrumental in their success for sure. Lamar, number one player in this class, you know, coming out of New York, confident. You know, he was flashy, had the passing, like I said. You know, he had a chance to, you know, grow his game with the Clippers. Then he went off to Miami. From Miami, he had the opportunity to go and play with Kobe. You know, playing with Kobe, he was the guy in the early years of Kobe before they got Powell that, you know, helped Kobe. You know, he averaged a double-double. And then they got Powell, and they elevated as a unit, and he played an instrumental role off the bench. So shout out to Lamar Odom. Hello, yes sir, yes sir.
That's a good pick, man.
So yeah, man, let's slide over to that most improved player. I'm gonna give y'all my most improved player. I went with an obvious pick. You know, this is pretty much the only player that's a current, you know, player who came up in this era. I went with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis won the most improved player in 2017.
The freak.
You know, he averaged 22 points. You know, and if you don't know Giannis, the story of Giannis's career. For the first 4 years of Giannis' career, he played a different position for the entirety of the season, and he was highly durable. You know, 77 games, 81 games, 80 games in 2 back-to-back seasons for his first 4 years. Giannis played small forward for his rookie year, shooting guard in his second year, point guard in his third year, and then small forward in his fourth season, where he became the most improved player on the wing, averaging 23, 9 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.9 blocks. Shooting 53% from the field and about 31% from 3 and 76% from the free throw. So he was versatile. You know, he was flying. You know, the freak. He was building his legend. And you know, most improved, man. Giannis, get him in the starting lineup at the 4.
I had to go with a little bit more grit and grime. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Somebody fresh from America's homelands and things like that. I had to go with your boy Zebo, man. Zach Randolph, man. 2003-04 season, most improved player of the year, man. The year previously,
Trailblazer.
I believe they were averaging about he's averaged about like 8 points, I believe, 4 rebounds. Jumped to that 20 and 10 that we always know Zebo is definitely good for.
All under the rim, no jumping. Slide a piece of paper up under his feet.
He got a little 12-foot mini, you know what I mean? Things like that.
That boy Zebo couldn't jump on the curb with 2 feet. He couldn't jump on the curb with 2 feet, I'm telling you.
Yeah, definitely had to go with Zach Randolph for sure, though. Like I said, definitely was an average around about 20 and 10. Definitely, like I said, about a 12 to a 13-point jump for sure. Worthy of your most improved player.
Zebo. So you went with Kevin McHale, Zach Randolph. So that's 2 power forwards. So okay, we're gonna fill this roster out. So you said. Okay, Kevin McHale and Zebo. I'm just trying to put this together in my mind. I got LO and I got Giannis, so we kind of both got like power forward. Yeah. So
definitely big.
I'm about to get spicy, and you know, it was hard for me to determine which was more important, the defensive player of the year or the rookie of the year. I think the defensive player of the year is more important. So even though you only have one opportunity to win the rookie of the year, I wanted to go ahead and spice it up because I said, well, if I get the rookie of the year, technically I can get the rookie. If I get the rookie of the year, right, I can then technically get the 1995 rookie of the year, right? Who is the 1995 rookie of the year? If you don't know, the 1995 rookies of the year was Jason Kidd and Grant Hill. It was only 4 times in NBA history where there was a tie for the rookie of the year. And in the 75 years, you know, that just lets you know that that's a rare occasion. Lots of people believe that, you know, LeBron and Carmelo should have tied. You know, their numbers was pretty similar. Carmelo was winning games. But, you know, LeBron just showed, you know, a dynamic alpha factor, you know, that probably made the media, you know, more so going towards him, you know. But they probably should have tied. But 1952, 1971, 1995, and the year 2000, where Steve Francis and Elton Brand both tied. You guys should go and take a look at those rookie of the year races, and you know, just enlighten yourselves on some quick knowledge, man. 4 times it happened, bro. So technically, if I pick the 1995 rookie class for my team, I get Jason Kidd and Grant Hill with 1 pick.
Nah, nah, bro. No, man. Come on, man. It's not fair, dog. Come on, man. You gotta pick one of the all, man. Come on now. It says Rookie of the Year, not Rookies of the Year.
But the 1995 Rookie of the Year was a 2-part award. So I get part A. I gotta get. I can't get 50%. I gotta get 100% of the Rookie of the Year award, which is both players.
Man, come on, bro. You cheating me, man. Come on, bro. This is a challenge, man. This is supposed to be a 2-sided affair, man. Not one-sided.
No, I'm just messing, bro. But if I had to go with one or the other, I'm gonna take Jason Kidd, man. But just because of the defense, the defense, and you guys will see later on in the video why I didn't go with Grant Hill for all of you older cats that got high regards for Grant Hill, what he was before the injuries. I'm aware of the double, triple threat that Grant Hill was, the athletic ability, jumping on 2 feet, crossovers, passing ability, leading Detroit to the playoffs. In a time where they were recuperating from losing Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas and all of those things. Grant Hill was the first bright light that Detroit had to offer. So I know what he is, and I'm not poo-pooing him, but I'm taking Jason Kidd for my Rookie of the Year. Who your Rookie of the Year, Kid?
Man, I had to take Chris Paul, man. I had to take Chris Paul.
CP?
Chris Paul, man. Rookie of the Year, I had to take it, man.
Charlotte,
had to take it, man. I believe 22-7.
Bro, that boy Chris Paul was dynamic as a rookie, bro.
Yeah.
He averaged 16, 8, and 5 rebounds, 2.2 steals as a rookie. Wow. 2.2 steals, that's amazing as a rookie. That's pretty good.
Y'all gonna see why I picked him.
He was definitely solid. That's
rookie.
So we all know who CP is. All of the real basketball fans. He don't need much elaboration.
Oh yeah.
My boy CP the name at this point is self-explanatory.
Chess
so
piece.
with the Defensive Player of the Year, for all of you young guys, that's my age. I want y'all to do y'all research and do y'all due diligence on this player that I'm about to name. For all of the older cats, y'all gonna love this pick. My defensive player, I'm going with Alvin Robinson, the shooting guard out of San Antonio. He has the highest single season average for steals. He averaged 3.7 steals one season. He also averaged 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 5.5 assists in that same season where he averaged 3.7 steals. He shot 51% from the field for about a 8-year stretch. He was about a 17-point per game player, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and about 3 steals for about a 6-year stretch. So I want y'all to do y'all research on Alvin Robinson, man. He was a real strap. He was a hand. He was a hand out there. He was a hand out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He was reaching, getting them steals. He's a career average of 2.7 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 14 points. So, yeah, that's my defensive player of the year at shooting guard, Alvin Robinson.
Okay. Sorry. Well, on my behalf.
Oh, I don't mean to cut you off. And for all y'all that don't know, man, in San Antonio, that boy Alvin Robinson, his nickname was Dog. That was his nickname, the Dog. So just remember that. He was a dog before DMX. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to DMX. R.I.P., man.
R.I.P., man. R.I.P. X, man.
Who your defensive player of the year, Chief?
I'm going to have to go with, by far, one of the greatest defenders to walk.
Arguably the.
Led the league in defensive win shares 4 years straight. The highest defensive win share to ever walk. 4-time defensive player of the year. Undrafted from
Virginia Union.
Ben Wallace.
Hey, that boy Ben Wallace out of VA, man. Shouts out to everything Virginia, man. Hey, look, man, we always want to put on for Virginia. We always going to show love to Virginia, man. Shouts out to Norfolk, Virginia, man. I'm from Holt Street. And I'll never forget where I came from, you know what I mean? We taking Norfolk to new heights. We provide new opportunities for Norfolk, man. I'm never going to forget it, man. Norfolk, man, I love you. We here. But back to Ben Wallace, bro.
Also, as well, congratulations on Ben Wallace getting in the Hall of Fame.
Yes,
that's something me and my man's definitely been talking about for some years before he even got consideration for it. So definitely happy that man definitely got credit worth due for sure.
For sure. Look, man, this was a dude who pretty much he didn't have much offense to give a team, but his defense was that of a superstar level impact. Ben Wallace have the highest single season defensive win share accumulation in NBA history.
Oh, yeah.
For y'all that don't know, defensive win shares is an accumulated stat. So what that means is it's not an average. So from 1 game to 82 games, you accumulate little bits and pieces by your effectiveness on what you do on defense between rebounds, taking charges, deflections, steals, everything, contesting shots, opponent field goal percentage, is everything accumulated. He have the highest single season defensive win share accumulation in NBA history as an undrafted player at 6'7", 250, playing the center position in 2004.
Undersized, very undersized.
9.1 defensive win shares. Y'all need to go and start figuring out what these analytics truly mean. Even if you can't understand what exactly how to calculate it yourself, you need to learn the contrast between each player and different players and different systems and how things work out for players throughout the courses of their careers, and you will have a better understanding of what it actually means to have 9.1 defensive win shares in the season, dog.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Ben Wallace. Oh,
yeah, definitely shout out to them.
Debo. So who your Finals MVP?
Finals MVP? The only one that didn't win, Jerry West. Had to go with Jerry West.
40 in the series?
The logo. Had to go with Jerry West.
Bro, 40 in the series. He lost though, bro.
The only Finals MVP to win Finals MVP but lose in the Finals. Do your research on Jerry West, man. The logo. Great player. Phenomenal player.
Bro,
all family.
Just saying, 1969, bro, Jerry West averaged 38 points, 7.5 assists, and 4.7 rebounds on 49% from the field and 84% from the free throw.
Gotcha.
And in the final, but I mean, goodness gracious, man, they lost in 7 games to an overwhelming Boston team. 8 Hall of Famers.
See, so that's why you know.
It took them 7, bro, averaging 38.
Yeah, Dolo. So
he had Elgin.
I mean,
no disrespect.
I mean, my thing is, he did, but at the end of the day, he averaged 38. Elgin wasn't the Finals MVP.
You right, but I'm just saying you said he was Dolo. I'm not taking away from what he did as the number 1 player, but he wasn't by himself.
Okay, well, Dolo wasn't the word I was trying to go for there.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
As the number 1 option for sure.
Y'all see how he trying to jump down my throat like I said something that wasn't. Like I said something that didn't make sense.
Jump down my throat until he lost. It don't matter.
I'm just saying.
The biggest testament grader.
38, 7.5. Bro, he averaged 38 on 49%, bro.
That's great.
84 from the free throw. He gave his all.
Very efficient.
As a 6'3", 180-pound guard, man.
Quite sure was out there playing 45 minutes.
Mr. Clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Clutch.
The
logo. So, look, man, my Finals MVP, I went with, another traditional player. We all know his name. Dude was a powerhouse at UCLA before coming into the league. He was a powerhouse coming out of New York before he went to UCLA. He accumulated 38,000 points. This man, dominated the league as soon as he got there. MVP candidate from day one. Finals MVP in the second season. Played with Oscar, played with Magic. He had some great guards. To complement. His Hall of Fame career. I went with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
And Kareem, with what I did with the team, if you notice, Jason Kidd, Giannis, Alvin Robertson, we go on defense. And Kareem was a great rim protector, and he was a smart defender, and he was 7'2", and he knew how to use his length. Yeah. And a lot of people underrate Kareem's defense because they overrate his offense. So a lot of times when you're a great defender and a great offensive player and a great defender, they try to lean towards your offense more. They don't really want to promote that you're a great two-way player because defense is not what really sells. It's the ability on offense. However, Kareem, he showed that even at an advanced age, he can protect the rim and rebound the ball, So I went with the cap, man, just because, he had one of the most solid NBA careers of all time. Definitely a top 3 accomplished player, arguably number 1. You can really make a case for him, number 1. 6 season MVPs, 6 championships, 3 finals MVPs, led the league in rebounds once, led the league in scoring twice, averaged 33 times at the center position. He 4 national championships in college, 4 high school state championships or whatever. 15-time All-NBA, 4-time block champion. 11-time All-Defense. Come on, dude. Like, he did everything, bro.
Straps.
He did everything. So, starting at the 5, commanding the double teams for my offense, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bro. Okay. And since you went with your Finals MVP first, man, y'all know what type of guy I am, bro. And if I'm gonna go with any MVP player, bro, I'm gonna go with the 2009, 2010 version of LeBron James, bro. I'm going with that LeBron that led the league in PER, win shares, box plus minus, value over replacement player. You know, average basically 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 51% from the field. You know, led Cleveland to 66 wins, all of that good stuff. You know, I'm gonna go with that version of LeBron because now, as I put my team together, you know, I'm gonna conclude with, well, we playing basketball in this general context. You know, so you know, I'm gonna go with Kareem and Giannis in that paint. And my coach is Pat Riley.
Okay.
Showtime Lakers Pat Riley.
Okay.
Not the New York Knicks Pat Riley. Not the Miami Heat Pat Riley.
Okay.
I want the Versace. I want the Armani suit, comb over. I want that Pat Riley.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fly on the sideline.
Okay, well.
Who's your MVP, man?
With my MVP, I was thinking I wanted to go with someone that, you know, just, I feel like nothing can really come close to it, honestly. I had to go with Michael Jordan, 1987-88 season.
32-88?
No. 35, 6 and 6. Defense player of the year that year. 3.2 steals, 1.5 blocks. Had to go with that year.
Wow.
Roughly shot about 55% from the field.
Now I'm a basketball head, right? So I don't want to challenge you on camera, but I'm about to challenge you on camera, man, just because that's what I do. Man, Michael Jordan, the year he won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP was the 1988 season, and he averaged 32, 8 and 8. And I'm gonna fact check myself right on spot. And Michael Jordan's first season MVP was the 1988 season, like I said. And he won Defensive Player of the Year that same year. He won Sporting News MVP that same year. Okay. And he averaged in 1988 35, 6 and 5.
Thank you. I already knew what I was talking about. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said, just as much as my mans know it, you know what I mean? I know it as well. I already know.
Hey, look, I could have sworn 1988 was 32, 8 and 8.
Yeah, Jordan.
That dude is a monster, bro.
Jordan was definitely, you know what I'm saying, hellacious defender. I think arguably one of the only guards to win season MVP and Defensive Player of the Year the same year.
31.7 PER.
Fact check me on that. Yeah, so definitely had to go with that. So with that being said, I feel like with that squad coming up against his, I feel like in a 7-game series, I feel like we'll definitely win. Probably
Chris Paul, Michael Jordan. Who your 3?
Chris Paul, Jerry West.
Chris Paul, Jerry West.
Michael Jordan that 3.
Michael Jordan with Zebo.
Ben Wallace at the 5.
And Ben Wallace at the 5. Okay, Zebo can shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you got, and then your 6th man was Kevin McHale backing out Zebo.
2x
7 feet.
Yeah.
7 feet.
Yeah. Somebody that
team.
Yeah.
That's a solid team.
Yeah,
especially with Mike, Kevin McHale, 20 and 10, Zebo.
Solid team.
But you got to think, bro. Zebo got Giannis on him. Giannis is a hellacious defender.
We talking about young Zebo. We talking about we not. People get Zebo confused with Memphis. You know, of course, because there was a good team and things like that. And your guy and Mike Conley definitely showed him. You know, I ain't gonna say showed him, but
Marcus Hall,
man, look
Tony
good.
Allen,
You know,
attitude.
But Portland,
aggressive.
Come on now, we talking about a true defender. You know what I'm saying? A true 20 and 10 big.
Okay, so for all y'all that didn't get it all the way, so it's Jason Kidd, Alvin Robertson, LeBron James, Giannis, and Kareem, with Lamar Odom as the 6th man, versus Chris Paul, Jerry West, Michael Jordan, Zebo, and Ben Wallace, with Kevin McHale as the 6th man. Who do you think will win in the 7-game series? I want y'all to let me know in the comment section below. You know, I'm going to take this time also before we shift over to the next segment, man. If y'all enjoying the video thus far, leave it a like, man. Take time to make these videos. We put a lot of effort into these things. Right now, we are sitting here December 18th, Saturday morning. It is 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, quality, consistent content for y'all, man. We putting in work, man. Leave a like. If you new, subscribe. Leave a comment of the team that you guys think will win in the 7-game series. And without further ado, man, we sat last night thinking about some of the top 5 NBA snubs. We seen Karl Anthony Towns roasting the Lakers, and we were just saying, you know, how it might be time to give Cat some credit for trying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Trying to show the league that he competitive and he want to win and he a dominant player and all of those things. Yeah. But, you know, so we was thinking about the top 5 NBA award snubs. And, you know, when you basically start this argument, anything in the argument have to always start with the 1961 MVP race. Now, when everybody sees the 1961 MVP race, you know, you see that Bill Russell won the award, and you might think that Bill Russell was deserving. That's argument for here or there. But what we know is Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50, and that's just the bottom line of any other argument, bro. Any other argument outside of that is irrelevant to me, because in the season where Bill Russell averaged 17 points and 24 rebounds, you have Bob Pettit averaging 28 points and 20 rebounds. You have Elgin Baylor averaging 35 points and 20 rebounds. You have Wilt Chamberlain averaging 38 points and 27 rebounds. How is it that, you know, this guy's not winning MVP? Then you get the very next year, which is the 1962 MVP race. So I read y'all the 61 year. Now listen to the 62 year when Wilt averages 50. Bill Russell averages 19 points and 23 and a half rebounds.
Strap defender.
Wilt averaged 50 and 25.7 rebounds. Jesus. And averaged 48.5 minutes per game. He played every minute of every game for 82 games.
Jesus.
Just to sprinkle in, Oscar Robertson averaged 31 points, 12 and a half rebounds, and 11 and a half assists. The true Mr. Triple-Double. Mm-hmm. And Elgin Baylor averaged 38 points, 18 and a half rebounds, and 4.6 assists.
Crazy.
Jerry West, your Finals MVP.
Crazy MVP race.
31 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And then you had Bob Pettit with the St. Louis Hawks, you know, the only championship player for the Atlanta Hawks franchise.
Do your research on him. Great player.
What, bro? People don't know about Bob Pettit, bro. These are players that we go back and we dig into, you know, and we have conversations about. But, you know, he averaged 31 points and 18 and a half rebounds, man. These dudes were really, you know, putting out crazy numbers. And for Bill Russell to win it, you know, with 19 and 23, you know, that's just, I would like to have been in the time of the media, the moment, the understanding
be able to experience that.
You know that's what we miss. The essence, you know, of why the decision was that, you know, we just see the numbers, and, you know, we could try to go back and see some head-to-head matchups, or we could try to go and, you know, give what we think about it. But at the end of the day, you know, it all comes down to what the media at the moment think, what they see, and how they interpret basketball. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I definitely for sure, definitely feel like Wilt Chamberlain definitely got snubbed out for that 62 race. Definitely, with that being said, Bill Russell definitely was known for being a great defender, whether it was on a stat sheet or not. They didn't clock steals and blocks during that time.
Right.
But for sure, if they did, quite sure the man will be definitely well over about 4 steals, 4 blocks a game for sure. But with that being said, come on now. We talk about 50 points a game. That same year, Wilt Chamberlain did the famous 100 points.
100 points in one.
So, you know,
game,
it's just kind of tough, man.
Over the last 12 games of that season, he averaged 70 points a game.
Oh my goodness,
70.
I imagine seeing that.
Imagine just living through that, bro.
It's crazy, and it's so crazy. Like it's people that's today that has probably went to those games and are still alive and say, "Boy, I saw Wilt
Chamberlain get 100 points, bro." Hershey Pop.
Yeah.
Hershey Pop.
Good gracious, man.
But yeah, man, that was probably the biggest snub what we think of the 1960s. For all y'all old cats that's out there tuning in, man, I appreciate y'all fellas, man. I want y'all to let me know some of the older snubs that, you know, I probably wouldn't know about. Y'all know, you know, school me on the game. You know, I'm humble. I'm open. I want to hear what y'all think too. You know, y'all thoughts don't go overlooked. You know what I mean? So y'all thinking, you know, drop some of them in the comment. Let me know. Hey, young fella, such and such and such did this, that, and the third. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna take that in. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that to the barbershop talk next week. Yeah. But yeah, the biggest snub that we seen in the 70s, bro. You brought this up to me, bro. About what? Year and a half ago?
Yeah, man.
Year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Bro, get on the game, bro.
1978. Wes Unseld, man, he averaged 9 points and 11.9 rebounds in the finals. Over, if you don't know who that was, or you don't know who that is, Elvin Hayes as well played for the Washington Bullets during that time.
Yeah.
Elvin
Dominant.
Hayes averaged 20 and 11. Wes Unseld won the Finals MVP over Elvin Hayes, averaging 9 points. And if that's not the biggest snub of the 1970s, I don't know what's worse, man. Come on now. How can we award somebody that, that definitely averaged way more than 9 points on the regular season, came to the playoffs, averaged 9 points? How can we give a Finals MVP award to someone like that over a player like Elvin Hayes during that time, man? That's not a snub, man. I don't know what snub.
Hey, look, picture if Philly would have beat the Atlanta Hawks last year, right?
Yeah.
And they get an MVP to Ben.
Be pulling their hair. He don't even shoot threes.
Bro, what, bro? They will be going crazy.
He don't even
bro,
shoot threes.
they will be going crazy,
bro.
Bro, they would be going crazy, bro, if that ever happened.
And that definitely equivalent to the same thing, man.
But he averaged 21.
Yeah.
But that is crazy in the finals.
Yeah.
And the Bullets won the championship. Washington, shouts out to him, man.
Definitely shout out to Wes Unseld. Definitely a great player. Won a season MVP his rookie year. Things like that. Definitely a unique player. But God knows in heaven, that Finals MVP was not supposed to be gifted that year for him. Definitely, Elvin Hayes definitely got snubbed out that year.
And you know one thing that's worse about it, bro? Elvin Hayes can't never come out about it and be like, you know what, bro?
Yeah.
You know I should have got that award.
Yeah.
He can't never say it publicly, bro.
Yeah.
He can't never do it because they gonna dog him. They gonna dog him out. Yeah. Oh, you so selfish. You weren't playing for the team. You was playing for the awards. Yep. You was doing this. You was doing that. You so selfish. La 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 la.
Yeah.
And it's just so unfortunate, bro, because you only get those opportunities once, bro.
And that's why
those opportunities they come so few and far between, bro.
Yeah. And that's why I can say that's truly definitely one of the worst snubs of the 1970s.
Hey, man, let's get to the biggest snubs of the 1980s. It was the 1989 MVP race. The media went with Magic Johnson over Michael Jordan. It was a lot of controversy behind that pick just because of how polarizing Michael Jordan was. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy when you when the media love you. You know what I mean? And you have built a resume that's so respected that, you know, you don't have to play as dominant as the young fella. Yeah. You know, as long as you prove who you are and you solid within what you do, they'll give you that nod. And that's what they did for Magic. I'm sorry, man. Magic, you got 3 season MVPs. My man's Mike's supposed to have at least 7 or 8. Bro, Mike, bro, averaged. I was just screaming at you about this. Mike averaged 32.5 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.9 steals, 0.8 of a block, shooting 53.8% from the field and 85% from the free throw. Led the league in win shares, led the league in PER, led the league. But come on, bro, look at this, bro. Dude led the league at 31.1 PER, led the league in usage, led the league in offensive win shares with 14.7 offensive win shares while also giving you 4.3 defensive win shares.
Lethal.
19 total win shares for that season, bro. Led the league in win shares per 48. Led the league in offensive box plus minus, total box plus minus, and value over replacement player. He led the league in every effectiveness, every measurement of effectiveness. Michael Jordan was the #1 player that particular season. And he did that multiple years.
How Magic got it?
They love him.
Media.
You know, they love him. You know, the Lakers won games and Kareem had just retired, so they built the narrative of Magic doing it without Kareem. And Magic averaged 22.5 points, 12.8 assists, 8 rebounds, 1.8 steals. He shot 50.9% from the field, 31% from 3. 91.1% from the free throw. He led the league in free throw percentage. But I'm sorry, man. 22. I'll round everything up. 23, 13, 8, 2 steals. Still ain't better than what Mike did.
Yeah. It's not better, but definitely great numbers. Definitely great numbers.
From a 6'9"
From a 6'9" guard, definitely great numbers. Definitely great numbers. For sure.
Bro, I mean...
over Jordan... Like,
6. It's putrid.
And that same year before Russell Westbrook broke that triple-double record that year, Michael Jordan had, I believe it was like 7 straight triple-doubles in March. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Rightfully so.
Bro, he had 7 straight, and then he missed it. He had 7 rebounds one game, and then he ran off 3 more in a row.
3 more would have been what, about 12?
Bro, the 7, 3, 11 straight. It would have been 11 straight, but he missed one, so he had what, 10 out of 11 triple doubles in the stretch in the season. See, but what it is it's what we see with Giannis right now. Like they started to disrespect your greatness. Like Mike averaged 37, then he averaged 35. You know, so when he come in and average 32, they kind of like. You greater than everybody else, but you not as great as we once seen you.
But my thing is,
but you still better than everybody.
He gave 8 assists, gave 8 rebounds,
Bro, and another thing, Mike was the first guard to have 150 steals and 100 blocks in the season. He came back the next year with 200 steals and 100 blocks. And then that next year, that Magic that they snubbed him. Was the year where he regressed from that 100 blocks and 100 steals. You know, he had less than 100 blocks that year. He only averaged 0.8 blocks. But he was passing more. You know what I mean? He was trying to play a different game. He was growing as a player. Yeah. But, hey, man, that's neither here nor there, man. You got to think about what the standard of ball is, too, for the eras. Bill Russell might have won that MVP because defense was more important. So they respected it more. Like how we respect threes with Curry is how if you take a media member from 1965, Andre Drummond would be the MVP of the league.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Drummond would be
if Andre Drummond was drafted in 1971, he'll be a Hall of Famer.
No, yeah,
he averages 15 points, 15 rebounds, 2 or 3 assists, a steal and a half. A block and a half consistently, bro. Yeah. Consistently, he the greatest rebounder, bro, of this era, no question. Yeah. He has the highest career rebound average since the NBA merger in 1977. Yeah. That's put that in perspective of how they disrespect Andre Drummond, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's pretty significant for sure.
But you got to look at how they judge the league. You know, Magic was the face. Magic was the standard. Magic was the standard of greatness. So if you want passing that rock. If you want running that break, getting everybody involved, if you just going out there to score 30, they not respecting that 30 how they respecting his dimes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So Magic was the standard of the 80s. So Mike had to start passing to try to reach Magic's standard of greatness. But you're not going to average 13 assists, bro. You're a 30 ball. You know what I mean? That's your game. You're a 35-point guy. You know what I mean? But I think that's just how it be. Like, if you look at Kobe era, Allen Iverson, Tracy, they was all trying to be Mike. Yeah, because Mike was the standard of greatness. You know what I mean? I definitely. And now give him the game, bro. Give him the game.
Of course, if you're not familiar, John Stockton holds the assists record for 15,856 assists. Also, as well, holds the steal record. I believe it's 3,296 steals.
65.
65 steals.
3,265. The next person is Jason Kidd. He's 600 steals away.
God, I don't even want to talk about the assist record. The next person closest on the assist record, Jason Kidd again. 3,000 assists away. Jason Kidd, I believe, has like roughly around
12,000 some change. Yeah. John got 15. People don't realize how great Stockton was, man. For John Stockton, man, to have the most steals of all time, to lead the league in steals on multiple occasions, you know, to be so consistent in what he was great at. You know, he led the league in steals once, but he averaged 3 steals multiple times. Yeah. But, you know, they never gave him first team defense.
That's crazy. Ever. That's crazy.
And you know why?
Why?
He won't screaming all in your face telling you about it. Like Gary Payton, the real reason why he get the admiration for what he did because he told you about it. Yeah. Like he was confident. Yeah. He showed you his confidence. Yeah. Which is not a bad thing, but it's entertainment. Yeah. At the end of the day, the NBA is a league where you're entertaining fans. So when GP say, "Hey dog, it ain't gonna be none of that. You ain't coming up in here with none of that. Hey, you think you coming up in my house scoring all these layups? You think you about to come through this lane doing this, doing that? Hey man, ain't gonna be none of that, dog. Hey yo, Kim, I know you got me locked down on the backside, man. Take him out there when he come through here, yo. Hey, start dribbling that rock right now. Dribble that rock, I dare you. I'm about to rip you up. Boom, give me that rock. Come on, Ray, man. Lob up, bang. I'm the defensive player of the year. I'm the defense. You know, when he's telling you about it, it's a different effect. You know what I mean? Like, you start to feel it like, oh, he might be the defensive player of the year. He make plays. You feel what I'm saying?
Stop won't say a word.
Start had 9 steals.
Won't say a word. Keep playing. Great job, you guys.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's the effect. They disrespected his greatness.
Yeah, for sure, yo.
8 straight years leading the league in assists, 14.8 assists, 13.8 assists, 14.5 assists, 14.2 assists, 13.7 assists. While averaging 3 steals at the same time, giving you about 15 points.
Yeah.
Shooting around 40% from 3 and around 50% from the field and around 83 from the free throw.
Yeah.
Dude was just efficient from everywhere, and he was Iron Man. He played every game every year. John Stockton had a 15-year stretch where he only missed 9 games.
Yeah.
Now guys missing 9 games their rookie year.
Yeah, that's a stretch. I feel like it's a stretch that we may not see from certain players
Plus
of
playoffs.
that greatness.
Plus playoffs.
Yeah, that's amazing. But definitely, like I said, definitely snub for sure. Makes no sense that he doesn't have at least one first team all defensive selection.
One.
Like at least one. Like they were still giving Joe Dumars, I believe, the first teams over him. So definitely, we already know, of course, the other guard position is definitely taken over by Michael Jordan. So it's kind of crazy.
So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about, man. Those any more NBA snubs? We had a couple more just to throw out. We had the 2005 MVP race with Steve Nash, Dirk, Shaq. We also had Andre Iguodala Finals MVP award.
Yeah.
Curry averaged 26.5 points, 7.5 assists. He led the Warriors all year. He was the league MVP.
Yeah.
And Andre Iguodala didn't even start the first 3 games of the series. He shot 35% from the free throw that series. He averaged 15 points.
Garbage.
He wasn't trash. He played a good role. But
that's trash.
He wasn't no MVP. He wasn't no MVP. He wasn't no MVP, man. But yeah, that's just a couple to throw out there, man. We had a good episode for y'all. We had to bring y'all to part 2 because we was bubbling up great ideas, man. We wanted to get you guys some more content out ASAP. So straight up, like I said, man, I thank y'all for all the support. Hope you guys keep it up. It's the RiSSky Powerhouse. My boy Quan came to start through. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, y'all like the video? Subscribe. Hey, yo, it's the RiSSky Powerhouse. Y'all know y'all will see me later.